Sometimes you watch a film and the message from the film is way bigger than anything else, and this is an example of it. So I am getting ready to jump into my review of the film that made its world premiere this year at TIFF, and this film is Low and Visible. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film Low and Visible, which made its world premiere this year at Toronto International Film Festival TIFF 2021. Now, the film itself, if you're just watching it with no heart, then you're going to probably think this film is extremely boring. But if you're actually trying to look for the message here within the film, then you're going to really take away something super powerful, because it does talk about something that is very important. And even the director of this film, RVA, let me try to get his name right, Javier Andrade. This is something that was very close to him, and this is a really big catalyst into getting this film done. Also considering that this is the first Ecuadorian film that's been in this festival for about 2 decades, which is really big as well too. So, talking about representation, and then also talking about being able to tell a story that's super important and passionate to its director. But again, if you're looking at this film with no heart and just kind of just looking to see, what the film's going to be, you're going to think oh, this is boring. It didn't do anything for me. But if you really sit back and try to take away the message that's being told here, super powerful. So you have Luisa, who's about 45 years old. She's just returning home from a psychiatric clinic after, severe postpartum depression. And now that she's in this, her house is fantastic. She's wealthy. This house is everything I want my future to look like. And she's surrounded by family members, and she's surrounded by servants, people who work for her. But at the same time too, she still struggles with being invisible, which to the title meaning unseen. And she's still very much struggling with mental issues. I mean, she, in the eye of her struggle, she resorts to cutting, very frequent, in all ways, shapes, and forms. And it's it's when you're looking at it, you kind of tense up, because you're just like, what is she going through to make her want to resort to that? I mean, there was a scene where she dropped the bottle of wine, and then she took her shoes off, and she wanted to step on the glass. And you're just kind of trying to figure out why, what's going on with her. But again, it's because of, highlighting how severe postpartum depression can be. And also she's kind of playing this role of playing like the perfect housewife, and she's tired of that. So you're seeing this character go through like a revelation of who I guess people wanted her to be, and what she was, with standards she was trying to live up to ultimately being true to herself. So it's a journey of almost self-discovery, resilience, and it's super passionate. And she finds herself more comfortable when she's sort of out on her own, when she's doing it the way she wants to do it. And I think that's also a really important message as well too. So again, I think this film, I by all means did not think that this film was without flaws. There were certain parts of the film I did not like, or wasn't too high on, but I think the message just really overwrites all of that. And I think that's what's really important, is when the story is being told, that is something that should be talked about, and also something for you to take out away from the film and to apply to society. And that's what this film did for me. Is that it's just like, especially as a male, you never really think about what women go through with postpartum depression. Some people think it's just something very minor, but this is a case of it being really severe. She, when you look at her, you say she has it made. She has a beautiful house. She has a support system. She has kids that love her. She has this little wine mixer thing that she has going on, which is an event that everybody's coming to. And it's big time, it's big feel. She, got really elegant clothes, has a nice wine rack, she has it all. But then you really still have to think about but think about what she actually is going through, how she has to process all of this, and that's what you're seeing with this character, Luisa. So again, I thought the message was super good. Performances was solid. Her performance, your lead here, was very solid as well. But ultimately, when it comes down to the director and the writer and making this all come together, fantastic job, really. So again, this is Low, Invisible, or translated into English as Unseen, which is the theme really of this film here. Again, it made its world premiere this year at TIFF. If you have checked it out, jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts about this film. And as always, folks, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.